One of the longest and deadliest sieges in human history, the Siege of Leningrad began on September 8, 1941, and lasted 872 days until January 27, 1944, when Soviet forces finally broke the blockade. Axis forces, primarily Germany's Army Group North, assisted by Finland, encircled Leningrad, now St. Petersburg, cutting off all land supply routes, strategic aims, and military operations. Hitler's objective: capture and eliminate Leningrad, a cultural and industrial stronghold, eliminating Bolshevik influence. Encirclement, completed in early November 1941, severing rail and road connections. Soviet defense. Around 200,000 Red Army soldiers, backed by millions of civilians, fortified the relief efforts. Winter supply route across frozen Lake Ladoga, the Road of Life. Partial corridor opened on January 18, 1943, via Lyuban offensives. Full lifting achieved through the Leningrad-Novgorod offensive, Jan 14 to Mar 1, 1944, officially ending the siege on January 27, 1944. Human toll and civilian hardships. Casualties: between 1 and 1.5 million civilians killed, with estimates varying. Some say 800,000 direct deaths. Starvation and suffering. Daily bread rations dropped as low as 125 gran. Many resorted to eating pets, wallpaper paste, even cases of cannibalism. Evacuations. Over 1.3 million evacuated to safer areas away from the encirclement. Resilience and cultural resistance. Despite horrors, civilians organized vegetable gardens, underground concerts, theater, and poetry sessions to preserve morale. The entire city united under shared hardship, commonly viewed as a symbol of Soviet endurance and collective heroism. Breaking the siege and aftermath. Turning point. Partial corridor opened in Jan 1943, saved many lives, enabling limited supply delivery. Final offensive. The Red Army's Leningrad-Novgorod attack pushed Axis forces 60 to 100 kilometers back in Jan 1944, ending the blockade. Legacy. Leningrad was awarded the title Hero City and Order of Lenin. Reconstruction efforts took years. Memorials like the monument to the heroic defenders and the Road of Life preserve memory. In summary, aspect details. Duration: 872 days, Sep 8, 1941 to Jan 27, 1944. Civilian deaths: 1 to 1.5 million from starvation, cold, and bombardment. Relief routes: Lake Ladoga, Road of Life, partial land corridor. Military outcome: city never captured. Siege lifted by Soviet offensive. Historical legacy: symbol of resilience. Hero city: remembrance in monuments and culture.